Welcome to the Whiskey Vault. It's Rare Whiskey Friday.
We have a whole selection of whiskeys from one distillery.
Oh, we've done this before?
We've done this one before. It's Far North Spirits up in Minnesota. It's like super north, only like 20-something miles from Canada.
Okay.
And we did their rye, like their generic rye.
Do you want to do the thing?
Well, no. We didn't do any of these bottles.
No, again. This is 2 weeks in a row. The thing.
Oh. I'll give it a shot.
Go ahead.
Welcome to Rare Whiskey Friday, where we review whiskeys from people that may or may not be available in your area. And so it's, even if we like and you think it's a good review, you may not be able to get it.
Calm down.
And
calm down. Here, hold on. I need to maintain the reputation of this channel.
Thank you to the magnificent bastard.
I'm going to step in as the expert. Rare Whiskey Friday, we're going to go through and give first impressions on several different whiskeys. These aren't necessarily large brands. These are more often than not your smaller craft distilleries without a tremendous amount of distribution. If you should be so lucky as to live in a place where you can get your hands on these whiskeys, you're welcome for the review. And thank you to the magnificent bastards that sent the whiskey.
You know what this reminds me of is airline stewards, right? Who have like the whole
fasten your seatbelts.
Yeah, I put this on, put your mask over the person yourself first before you do it. It's like they've got that crap down rote. All right. So 4 of these, I think 4 of them are from Brandon Elliott, patron saints.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh, you wanted me to?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Brandon Elliott, your patron saint of whiskey. Now, the 5th one is from magnificent bastard Garrett Barnhardt.
Garrett Barnhardt, you magnificent bastard.
So, here's the thing.
Yes.
How serious do we want to get about this first impressions thing? Do we want to A-B compare? Because,
yes.
And here's my explanation. One of these is 100% rye whiskey, which we've not tried from them. And remember, these guys are doing farm to bottle whiskey.
Yeah.
Like they make it on their own farm. They do the harvesting of their own grains, and they turn it into whiskey. Now, this one is a blend of certain rye grains, but it's 100% rye.
Okay.
These are 100% one rye grain varietal.
Yeah.
Like Waterford was doing with malt.
Sure.
One grind. So one of them is Wheeler, one of them's Prima, and one of them is Hazlet. And so you get the 100% rye, and then you get rye varietals.
Yeah.
I kind of want to A-B compare, but that requires that we pour 4 glasses side by side.
Do it, you madman!
Can you keep track of them?
Yes. You know why? Look what I'm doing. You ready? Mm-hmm. You ready for this?
You gonna take notes?
No. I'm giving you a place to put my whiskeys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the kind of expertise that Ty Weber's a big fan of.
All right, so this is the 100% rye.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I probably also need glassware, huh?
That would, well, I mean.
All right, number 2, you want to write notes on your pad?
I don't even a little, no.
No, number 2 is Wheeler.
Okay.
Rye.
Yeah. What is Wheeler?
Wheeler is a rye varietal.
Okay.
100% rye, but all Wheeler.
Yes.
Number 3. Hazlet.
What does Hazlet mean?
Hazlet is these are all rye varietals.
That's a name.
Are you not listening?
I've never heard of a Hazlet varietal.
Well, have you ever grown grain for a living? And why is that surprising?
My expertise only focuses on whatever Ty Webb wants it to be.
Prima is the last one. All right, there's your Prima right there. Now, keep in mind that last time we reviewed this, we thought that the rye that they have where it's rye and barley was like herbal fruity and dried hay. We gave it some like green sour apple. It's slightly tart,
right,
but not tannic.
Yeah.
So I'm interested first with the 100% rye, what that does differently.
Ooh, man.
We thought it was really dry.
Wow, that is some funk.
It is. This is like musty sweet funk.
Yeah.
Like alfalfa hay.
Yeah, but with a ton of sugar in that. Oh, I'm taking sugar back. I say overly ripened fruit mixed in with that alfalfa.
That's 2 years old. I don't know.
It's dang fruit, man.
This is batch 6.
Yeah.
I don't know that I like that nose.
It's pungent is the word.
It's a separator. Like it's gonna draw a line in the sand, this nose. And pungent is the right word. Oh, the palate is kind of nice. It's this slight grainy with a hint of mint.
Like it's got like a bit of a granola vibe going on, and then it finishes with. Wow.
It is a dry cereal.
And then it finishes with is that like a caramel or a vanilla?
I'm gonna say it's actually a mint chocolate.
Okay. A mint chocolate?
Mint, like Andes mint. Milk chocolate, Andes mint. Mm-hmm. And then there's the aftertaste is this long caramel vegetal note. And then it just sort of disappears.
Yeah, I'm not quite getting the mint thing. I'm getting...
Weird.
Yeah. No, here's the thing. Was concerned with the nose because it could have took me
too.
In an uncomfortable direction. This, though, the taste...
Taste is nice.
Yeah. The taste is very complex. It's not classic. You have some unique things going on
This
in
is
here.
unique.
Yeah. And
now when I go back to the nose, the pungent note is gone.
And it's like oh, you know what it is? It's a chocolate raspberry for me.
Okay, I
You ever
can see
had
that.
like a chocolate raspberry, like a Kind bar or something like that?
Yeah. I mean, it's still funky. Mm-hmm. And like almost like sherry. Mm-hmm. Like it's funky, musty. Anyway, trippy. Okay, move on to the Wheeler. The second one?
No, that's a really well done, unique whiskey.
Yes, it definitely stands on its own. I don't know that I'd pick it up, but I like the palate. I like the taste.
I think they're going for something new and different and special.
But
still squarely in the world of whiskey.
Okay,
I think that's it's unique from all of the. You said this is rye.
Yeah,
it's unique from all the ryes that I've tried before.
The Wheeler is funky in the nose too, but it's even more pungent.
Oh, hold on.
Only this pungent goes into like a funky fruit.
Oh man. So we're getting in. These are exploration whiskeys. These are whiskey nerd whiskeys. You're grading on the nerd curve here. This isn't sitting back, mixing with ice and soda.
No, this is not bullet rye or.
Man, I think you're not a fan of the nose. I think I'm digging the nose on the second one. I like that. It's almost wood burning kit, which is a note we rarely have gotten before.
Oh, I like the palate way more than the other one. Mm-hmm. The palate has this weird, like really rich sweetness to it. Like savory sweet.
Wow.
If you could imagine that.
Yeah.
Like teriyaki chicken is savory but sweet.
Yeah.
It's got that combo where it's like the sweetness is dense and dark, but there's this like savory grain funk.
On the nose, I was expecting more of a nuttiness.
Yeah.
And then I got on the taste. And I think this is going to be a more vegetal, like an American whiskey version of vegetal.
Yeah, vegetal and molasses.
Yeah, the vegetal in American whiskey is different than vegetal in Scotch, if that makes sense. It's a different kind of angle to it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to go
that
to...
was just as unique and just as worthy of exploration as the first one.
Now we're going to Hazlet. Mm-hmm. Oh, and Hazlet, comparatively, is light and airy in the nose.
Yeah, it's more of like a lighter vanilla caramel.
Yeah, and then cut into like fresh cut grass.
Of the three so far, I think this is going to be more of the classic notes that are coming into.
None of the pungent notes from the first two at all.
Yeah, a vanilla caramel on that nose. That's nice.
Oh, is drier. Strangely enough, there's less sugar on this one. Yeah, it's super dry.
To me, if you had just poured me this, I would say this distillery is going for classic down the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Nice balance and saturation of the flavors.
No, Rex's ability to pick out tasting notes now is proof that anybody,
Thank you, Daniel.
given 3 years of tasting whiskey, can build pattern recognition.
Right. But this is actually something I've thought about. Because when it comes to content on YouTube, like whenever it starts to become popular, then from creator's perspective, you figure out what works, and there's a tremendous amount of pressure to lock into that. And it was like with the whiskey sommelier and the whiskey mooch. And then I'm just an ignorant mooch, I don't know anything, teach me. But at a certain point, if I maintain that position of ignorance, then I'm faking it.
Yeah.
I'm pretending to be something that I'm not. Nobody should ever do that with
Now
their
the channel
content.
has to grow.
Yeah, nobody should ever fake the content. Now, I'm still a mooch.
He's just a mooch with discretion. All right, let's move to the last one, which is Prima Rye.
Okay. Yeah.
So number 4. This one, the pungent note is back, but it's banana. It's overripe banana.
Oh, yeah. And then there's almost it doesn't quite have the caramelization of a Bananas Foster, but it's like overly ripe, and there's some type of like desserty character to that presentation of banana.
But the pungent note's back. Oh, and in the palate, wow, this is banana cream. This is banana cream and like the Noah wafers.
It is.
Right?
And for just sheer, easy, nice drinkability,
The Prima wins.
that's it. Yeah, this is one if you're just easy sipping, you wanted to like just relax and have something really nice. That's the Prima. The first two,
A wheeler.
yeah, those you need to be ready to poke at it with a stick. A little bit of a funky adventure on the palate, though. It uncovers some really interesting flavors.
Go back to number 1 and think Toys R Us.
Oh,
It's there.
a little bit. Yeah, it's got a lot of other stuff going on.
That
too.
rubbery note. It's back.
Yeah.
I didn't pick it up the first time, but coming back from the Prima.
You know what? I like this distillery. Based on these, I like what they're doing. I think they have a nice, with these 4 bottles, they have a nice gamut of stuff that I think the nerds would like to pick at and, and poke at and explore a little bit.
But they've got drinkability.
But they have some options that are just kind of relaxed, easy, effortless, nice, familiar flavors that go down really easy.
I happen to really like their design sensibilities, even though Rex is not as much of a fan.
No, we established this. I enjoy spectacle.
Yeah.
Things like if you're gonna do something with
And I like
balls
class.
on it.
All right, we're gonna finish with the Bodalen Bourbon.
Okay. Is this the same people?
Same people. And this is 60% corn, heirloom corn. They don't tell us which heirloom varietal. 35% Hazlet and 5% malt barley. The Hazlet for us was the one that was the driest of the 3.
What's the proof on the bourbon there?
47.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah.
So the bourbon, and it may be because we just finished several different whiskeys here.
That's candy cherry.
We may have just finished several different whiskeys, but the bourbon doesn't have any type of outstanding things that are jumping out. It feels pretty classic, familiar in the world of bourbon. But on the taste, though, Daniel,
did you taste it already?
I jumped ahead.
Okay.
Right, you're expecting some just really predictable stuff from that nose, aren't you?
Yeah.
Go ahead
It's
and get
only
on-
1 year old.
Go ahead and get on that taste.
It's only 1 year old.
That is very surprising.
Right?
That's a lot of, for 1 year. Wow.
Oh. Mm-hmm. What is that?
I know.
That's got to be the Hazlet. I'm going to try the Hazlet.
Yeah. The nose kind of let your guard down. It feels like, I've done this many times before with bourbons. On the taste, though, it offers something, and I think it's going to be from the angle of baking spices.
Hazlet. It's the Hazlet.
Yeah?
Try number 3, and then try the bourbon, and it's the constant thread in there.
Oh, I think so.
I think it's the rye, which is, that's a lot of rye, right?
Yeah.
35% rye. That's high rye. I think the Hazlet is
giving that unique angle.
I think it's setting apart this bourbon.
But it shows up on the taste, not so much the nose.
The nose is really mild.
Yeah. No, good stuff coming out
Dude,
of it.
well done, Far North.
Yeah. All right, here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink, may
May
you drink
with us, even you, Ty Webb.